Oh, you know I love to make it jump, 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 back it up, top. You know I love to make it jump, 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 jump. Oh, you know I love to make it jump, 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 back it up, top. You know I.
Hi guys! In today's video, I'm reviewing the curly 20 inches 250 unit from Sterly. I'll walk you through the curls, the volume, the lace, and how it blends, so you can really see what the wig is giving. I will also show you step by step on how I install it. I hope you enjoy. So I'm just gonna start by cleaning my face. First, I do with the micellar water, and then I go with some rubbing alcohol. This skin protector from PBL. Once I clean and apply the skin protector, I pull the wig caps to the front, apply some glue, and start blow drying on cold setting to speed up the process. When I notice that the glue is dry, I start by cutting the excess, leaving only the part that is glued. I used to have a lot of issues with my wig caps, but then I started using this one, and it's HD and it doesn't rip that easily, so it allows me to work better with it. After cutting all the bits, I then start preparing my wig and my wig cap. So I use my powder foundation. This one is from Gucci. It's actually a bronzer, but I like to use it as a powder foundation. I apply a generous amount on the wig, and you can see straight away the difference between the part that doesn't have the powder foundation and the part that has. After applying the powder foundation on my wig, I then go and apply the same powder foundation on my wig cap. I try to focus mainly on the wig cap and avoid the skin. Once I finish blending the wig cap, I then place the wig on my head and check the placement. The plan is to wear the hair sideways this time. Guys, I'm a middle part warrior. I actually wanted to wear side part this time, but as I said, I'm a middle part girl. I end up calling some of my friends to give me some opinion, but they actually vote to wear it middle part as well. After deciding on the part and visualizing the placement, I move the hair back using clippers before applying the glue. This gives me a clean area to work with when gluing the wig. I keep checking to make sure everything is sitting correctly, especially around the ears. If it feels uncomfortable, I trim a little bit more of the lace on both sides, like you see here, so it fits better. Before applying the glue, I double check the placement. And just to mention, this wig was slightly over bleached, so I didn't need to plug much hair. I'm using StayStuck glue, and I'm applying 3 to 4 layers and blow drying on cool setting. I repeat the same process for 3 to 4 times. On the last layer, I tend to let it hair dry a little bit. Once the glue is clear but still sticky, I pull the wig forward to make sure it's in the right place, and then press it with the rat tail comb. I do the exactly same process all over the wig, and then once it's done, I check the parts that are still lifting and apply the same amount of layers of glue that I applied while gluing the wig. Once all the bits are glued, I apply my elastic band very tight. In meantime, we start by finger combing the wig and applying some wig detangler, so it's smoother and easy to manage and style the wig. After 15 minutes, I remove the elastic band and start framing the wig according to how I want it to look and according to my face. I apply some Got to Be glue spray on the front of the hair. At this time, you will notice that the wig is still a bit ashy, a bit grey, but it's very normal, especially because we applied the glue. But don't worry, we will sort that one after. So once we're happy with the way we framed our hair, we start by applying the small elastic band in the front to make sure that our wig is not moving, and then we apply a larger elastic band to make sure that the place where we put the got to be glue is actually framing our face. It actually helps to use 2 elastic bands. After I finished tying the elastic bands, I went off camera to wet the hair so we could start styling the wig. With this curly wig, I didn't want to use a hot comb. Instead, I applied some mousse and gently combed the hair down, applying a sleek ponytail brush. So after that, I tied it down with the satin scarf, applied the net on top, and then start blow drying with a medium to medium hot setting. This will help the wig to stay more flat instead of bulky on the top. This is exactly why I trust the Bowmel technique. Look at the framing. It looks like it's growing from my head. So you remember when I said that we will sort the grayish tone? It's now. So you apply a bit more of our powder foundation just to remove the gray and ashy tone from the glue. And look at this. Gone. Now we are almost at the end, so I pull all the hair back just to make sure everything is sitting properly. I want to check that the lace is fully secure, there's no glue outside of where it should be, and there's nothing lifting. I usually pull off of the hair back so I can really see what's going on. For my middle part, I take a cream shade eyeshadow and use it to define my middle part. I personally find this looks much natural than using a liquid product like a concealer. I make sure to softly mark the part so it blends into the scalp and gives a more realistic finish. We are at the final step where I just styled the hair, finding the curls, placing everything where it needs to be, and trimming a few pieces at the front so it looks more natural. And to define the curls, I divide the hair bit by bit, and then I actually inspired by a content creator called Jennifer. I saw her tips on TikTok where she explains that the best way to define the curls is to first spray the hair with water and conditioner, comb it through, apply some mousse, and then finish with oil. That's the method that I'm using here, and honestly, I love the results. Then I'm gonna apply the hair band since I don't have nowhere to go. Just gonna do with the hair band.
Thanks for the...
And I've washed this hair already. How many times? My honest opinion on this hair is that the hair is incredible, guys. So the density, the volume, the body, the texture of the hair is amazing. One downside is that the lace hair is slightly different from the rest of the hair. So it actually dries faster, it freezes a lot, is a bit shorter, and it can be a bit challenging working with a curly hair that doesn't have the same texture and then the rest of the hair. But besides that, the hair is incredible. The lace itself, amazing. It melts really easily, it catches the bleach and lifts very easily and quickly. The hair has a lot of movement, a lot of body, is very heavy. I really enjoy working with this hair. If you have reached this part, I hope you have enjoyed. Drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe.